Good afternoon, Osti. You have 2 minutes left. Make sure you copy each statement as it's written and then decide if they are true or false. And I'm going to take register now. So grab your red pen, please, or another color, and I'm going to put up for you all the answers. Check it, mark it. Okay, and I want to see in a chat box how many out of 9 you got correct. And I'm looking for 21 answers. Now, if you didn't do it because you arrived late, it means you leave space in your book for the starter, and in the weekend you catch up with it. And you send me a message, a private message, Miss, I don't submit my work yet because I need to catch up partially. Okay? If you don't do it, I'm going to send it back to you as negative. And all those of you who got a 0 mark from me today, they will have a negative homework score in class chart. So your parents will know you didn't submit work. Okay? And I'm going to tell you every week what scores you received from us as engagement scores. Okay. All right. Most of you get really good, really amazing. Stephanie, which one you didn't get correct? Can you tell me which number you didn't get correct? Sanyana as well, Louise, Scarlett, Emily, Sienna, write down for me which question you didn't get correct, the question number, and if you need any help. Last one. The sides of a prism meet at a point. Okay. So sides of a prison. So the sides, all sides meet in one point, okay? But we don't call it point because the sides are not in a point. They are meeting in a line, which is the edge, okay? Number 8, half a sphere is called a hemisphere. Yes. This is a kind of knowledge which we need to learn, okay? So half of a sphere is called hemisphere. Make a note of it. It's like a new learning for you. Okay, all right. So here, sides of a prism met at a line, not a point. Okay, you can write it down if you want. So what's supposed to be, if we want to make it true, it should be instead point, should be here a line. And we call this line edge. Okay? All right, perfect. Let's go further, guys. So, really quickly, can you write a mathematical definition of each of the following faces, vertices, or vertex and edges, please, with your own words? Okay, how would you explain it to a year 7 who never learned about this before? I will give you 3 minutes. I don't think we need 3. I give you 3 minutes until 20 past. If you finish earlier, just write in a chat box that you finish earlier, please, so I can give you another task to do. Okay. Actually, you can do another one. If you finish, extension will be 2 more minutes left. One more minutes, guys. $30. 3, 2, 1. Okay, now, as I know you have Chromebooks, so you should be able to use the microphone. Anelia, can you tell me what did you write down? What are the faces of a 3D shape? What do you think? How would you explain it for a year 7 student? Flat surface. Yeah, good, amazing. What are the vertices? Vertex. Harry. No, Harry. Sorry. Oh yeah, Harry. How would you explain it for a year 7 student? What is that? Vertex, vertices. Not sure. Okay. Let's see. Harvey, can you have to Harry as well? And for any year 7 student, what would you say? What are the vertices? Not sure. Guys, so what we did yesterday, this is what I was upset because yesterday lesson, I actually draw for you a cuboid and I explain you every single of them. And I ask you to make a note. And I saw like 3 people had that notes in their book. Okay, this is why I came back now for this, but I'm not going to do next time that repeat the same thing because we waste learning time. Anyone, raise your hand if you have idea how would you explain vertices. Let's have a look. Anyone? Owen? Yep. Owen? What would you say? Feel free to unmute your microphone and just talk. Why are you writing, guys? You should talk. Is the point corners on a shape, pointed corners on a shape. Perfect, well done. Millie, lines that links up edges. Perfect. Millie, just write please when you have permission, okay? Because I would like other people. I'm happy you know it. Okay, so have a look, guys, really quickly. So this is the mathematical way, and what you were saying was perfect, okay? So face is the individual surface of a 3D shape. Vertex or vertices are the corners, and edges, the edge joins one vertex with another. Okay, now if you want, please make a note again. Okay, draw a cuboid and write down all those. I will give you 1 minute to make sure. Let me know if I can go further. Okay. I will put for you here a 3D shape so you can see it, how it looks like. So this is, can you see, guys? This is a 3D shape here. And faces, so this is a face here, this part here. This is a face. Okay. Now vertex is these little corners. Okay. This one's here. And edges, these lines here, sorry. This straight line here, which join 2 vertices together. Okay. I didn't do, Jamie. I didn't kick you out at all. You asked me last time the same. I didn't do it. If I kick you out, you could not to join again because it's permanent. I think it's your internet, maybe. Okay, so let's go further, guys. Okay, so the next one is what is the net of the shape? So write down in your book nets and the definition. A net is a pattern that you can cut and fold to make a model of a 3D shape. Okay, so for instance, this is a model, a 3D model of this 3D shape. If I was cutting off this one, smaller ones, Okay, if I was cutting up, this is how it would look like. So I want to see in your book the sentence, what is 3D shape. So copy this in your book and either frame it with red pen or write it with red pen straight away. Okay. Trust me, if I remove you, you can't join again until I give you permission. All right. So, can I go further? Did you manage to just copy that sentence? So you can see if I'm moving, I can move this shape any direction. And you can see it, if it's like this, it looks like just a square. But if I move it in a way, you can see it has 6 sides. I'm waiting a little bit, Harvey. Just write down this sentence in your book, okay? And frame it with red pen or use red pen straight away. Okay, guys, so let's go further. All right. So, what shape is this? What would be the shape I just showed you before? Yes, someone raised hand. Yes, Cameron? Use microphone, guys, because we waste so much time with the chat box. Cube. Is a cube. Guys, can we do please raise hand and just unmute mic and talk? When I'm waiting, we waste around 10-15 minutes every single lesson, and we are so behind. Okay, cool. All right, so now I will have 10 quick questions for you. Write down in your book 10 quick questions, and I'm going to actually test you if you can tell me straight away what shape I cut it off and created a net of it. Okay, and after I'm going to teach you how to draw a net, but let's see how many of you know already. Okay, I would like to know what you know already. 10 quick questions. All right. So, Jamie, stop talking about this. I said I didn't remove you. I'm not going to justify myself 15 times. Okay, thank you. So, question 1. What shape is this? Question 1. Just write down in your book, what do you think? What is the name of this shape? If you don't know, just leave it blank. Question 2. What do you think? What shape is this one? Question 3. What do you think? What shape is this one? Question 4. What do you think? What shape is O? Now you saw it, maybe some of you. This is question 4. Okay. I'm trying to do a quick one. It's just a quick. If you know, you know. If you don't worry. I'm just checking what is your prior knowledge. Millie, we don't write in a chat box. We write in our book. Question 5. After I will show you the result again. Don't worry. Question 5. In your book, what do you think? What is this? Question 6. I wrote you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 different one, and it's all about one shape. Question 7. Question 8. Question 9. And question 10. Okay, put down your pen, please. Red pen in your hand. Okay, it was a quick question, so if you didn't know, it's not a problem. This is why we are here to learn them. Okay, so number 1, it was a cone. Number 2, it was a cuboid. Number 3 was a cylinder. Make sure you spell it correctly. Number 4, it was a hexagonal prism. Why hexagonal? Because the 2 bays, they are hexagon, 6-sided shape. Number 5 was a pyramid. Number 6 is a cube, is a special shape. Number 7, it was a pentagonal prism. Why pentagonal? Because we have 2 bays which are pentagons. Number 8, it has a really strange name we call tetrahedron. And why they call it tetrahedron? Because it has 4 plain triangular faces. Okay, sometimes you hear it as triangular pyramid. Question 9, this was the triangular prism because the base is 2 triangle. And question 10, the last one, sorry, it was a hexagonal prism again. Okie dokie, I want to see in the chat box how many out of 10 you get correct. And after we are going to draw a net. You can write it in your book, drawing nets. This will be your next task. Okay, well done, guys. You knew a lot of them. Really good. The next task what we need to do to get used to that you are writing only when I ask you and you answering using the microphone when I ask you. And we will have a really good lesson. Perfect. Well done, guys. It's really good. I expected around half of it to know, and you know more than half of them. Perfect. Okay. So let's go write down in your book drawing nets. Okay. Now you can kind of sketch that cuboid in your book. The main point is you have to write down, label it, and write down the dimensions. So the depth is 2 centimeters, the width is 6, and the height is 3. Okay, so sketch this kind of cuboid in your book, something similar. Doesn't matter if it's not beautiful. Do it with pencil, please, and all the details. Okay, So I will write down here, copy it into your book. And this is our example one, EG1. Copy it into your book. We'll give you 1 minute. Okay, so what are we going to do? I would like you to have you in your hand a pencil, and you are going to draw with me together. Okay, so this is how we are going to do it. Can we start? Are you ready? Because I'm going to show you only once, and after you will practice. Okay, so let's have a look. So the first thing is what we do, you have to draw first the base, which is 2 centimeter by 6 centimeter. Now, how I would like you to do, 2 centimeter will represent 2 square in your book, and the 6 centimeter will represent 6 squares in your book. So draw first, write down step 1 on the side here. You can write step 1, first draw the base. Okay? And I'm showing you here, so this is the base here. This you draw. Okay? Step 2, draw next to it the side of the shape, both of them, which are 3 centimeter by 6. I'm going to do for you with a different color to represent on the 3D shape, so you will see what I'm talking about. So now you do next to it straight away 3 by 6. So is this one here. This is one of them. Imagine if I was cutting off this shape, it will be flat. If I cut off this, and this part and lay it down, it will be flat. And then other one is in the back one. The back here, this. Okay, so we did already the bottom and the 2 sides. Now what we do, just write it down please. Next draw the side of the shape. Actually we can say the 2 sides of the shape. Okay. Give you some time. The next one is going to be, you need to draw the 2 ends. Okay, the 2 end, which is going to be 2 centimeter by 3. I will do for you with a green pen now to show you. So this is the 2 end. This part here, one end and another one. And because if you cut the sides and you flat it down, you can see is on the top and the bottom of the base. And this is why we put there the top and the bottom. So write down step 3, draw the 2 ends of the cuboid. Okay. Okay, and the last step is we didn't do the top one yet, the top part. So don't forget the top. Okay, this is the last part, which I'm going to do with purple for you, which is this one here. Now, this one you can add either here or either this side, whichever you prefer, okay? And that is the same as the bottom, the 2x6, because it's on the top of it. So this is the fourth step. Now, when you finish to do it, there is a link in the chat for a whiteboard where you have to log in. You just click on that. So I see you will be in the lobby, and I will okay, I can see two of you already there. Please use your name properly. Okay. Now you can see there is Anelia. Okay. I'm accepting everyone. Now you can see on your whiteboard there is in the background and another shape, and I made for you a square background, so you can use that one, okay, and try to draw that shape. Doesn't matter if you overdraw my yellow drawing, okay. Okay, just in case I will show you on the board. So these are the three which you will draw. Okay, now I would like you to do one thing, guys. Otherwise it won't work and you will lose your job. So what I want you to do, I want you to go and don't write yet, please. Don't write yet anything. So I do push for your background. You should see in your background now, all of you. Can all of you see in your background the little... Someone is not there yet. Wait, please don't write on T because I need to accept everyone. Don't write yet. Okay. All right, give me a second because some people, they just joining now, and if I push to them, okay. Okay, let's see. Hope everyone join now. So one more time, I push the background over for everyone. Okay, so now you should see all of you start to draw just the net of this shape. It's up on the screen as well if you want to see. And I would like you to do one thing. Toggle the teacher whiteboard because there you will see another one. Okay, toggle the teacher whiteboard or just check on the chat. Okay, now I'm checking your working. So start to use your screen because you have a touch screen. If you use a pencil on above it, you can draw with it easily. You don't need to use your finger. Okay, so I'm checking your work. Let's do it. Kaylee, you are not in the lobby, you are in the lesson. If you don't have a square background, if you go on the top menu there, you see on the second row, there is a little square sign. You click on it, so it says insert small grid, and let's do it. Okay.